Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Agasha bin Fauzi, and today I want to present you about Religious State Council in Selangor. If we go to the first slide, is introduction. Islamic economy, also known as Islamic finance or Islamic banking, it is a system of economic principles and practice rooted in Islamic laws or Sharia. It is based on the belief that economic activities should be conducted in accordance with ethical and moral guidelines outlined in the Quran and the teaching of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Islamic economy encompasses various sectors such as finance, trade, investment, and business, all operating within the framework of Sharia principles. Islamic economy represents a unique and ethical approach to economic principle and practice. It promotes justice, fairness, and social responsibility while adhering to the principle outlined in Islamic law. Islamic finance, in particular, has gained recognition globally for its emphasis on profit sharing, risk sharing, and ethical business practice. How Selangor established in Malaysia? Some believe that Selangor is the shortened enunciation of Kuala Mentangau, a mangrove swamp that was frequented by early seafarers, which eventually evolved into a settlement called Kuala Selangor. While some embraced the tale of a warrior who, while resting, was annoyed by a langau that kept flying on his nose. Failing repeatedly to swat it, he conceded defeat. From then on, he will refer to the area as Selangor. Se, a short form of Satu, meaning one. Selangor heritage runs over a century before the period of the Malay Sultanate of Malacca. Records show of a meeting held in Selangor in the 14th century between two Malays leaders Tun Jana Khatib and Tuan Jajahan Buguran, with the ruler of Singapore, Paduka Seri Maharaja. Apart from being in the literary works during the Majapahit Empire in the 14th century, the Klang River was already recognized by the maritime by a Chinese mariner, Admiral Cheng Ho. The Klang River played an important role as a main port for the export of tin to Western traders. In 1850, Raja Abdullah was appointed as a Klang administrator. He leased Klang to two foreign traders for tax collection. The son of Chief Raja Mahdi refused to pay tax to the foreigner. In 1867, Raja Mahdi gained the support of the Sumatran Malays who had resigned the Bugis. Raja Mahdi supporters conquered Klang and the civil war began. The Chinese miners led by Gi Hin and Hai San were also fighting over control of the tin mining. They joined forces with the opposing Malay chief. Gi Hin supported Raja Mahdi while Hai San went with the Tengku Kudin and Yap Ahloi, the influential third Chinese captain of Kuala Lumpur. The war caused economic turmoil and loss of mining investment, forcing the Sultan of Selangor to accept a British resident in 1874. The war ended and the British handed Kuala Selangor to the charge of Tengku Kudin. Next is economy in Selangor. Selangor, located on the western coast of Peninsular Malaysia, has emerged as a dynamic economic powerhouse with a robust and a diversified economy. One of the key factors contributing to Selangor economic success is its geographical advantage and well-developed infrastructure. The state's proximity to the capital city Kuala Lumpur and its location within the Klang Valley have positioned it as a thriving business hub. Selangor is her home to Port Klang, the country's busiest port, which facilitates international trade and boosts the state's economic activities. The state economy thrives on its diverse industrial base. Selangor is a major manufacturing and export hub, particularly in industries such as electronics, electrical equipment, and automotive manufacturing. The presence of numerous multinational corporations and industrial parks has attracted significant investment and stimulate job creation. In addition to manufacturing, the service sector plays a pivotal role in Selangor economy. The state hosts a wide range of financial institutions, including local and international banks, insurance companies, and investment firms, which have established Selangor as a prominent financial center. Sustainable development is a key of focus for Selangor economy. The state government has implemented various initiatives to promote green technology, renewable energy, and ecotourism. These efforts not only protect the environment but also attract investment and create new opportunities for business. Selangor has also invested in infrastructure development, including improving public transportation and reducing traffic congestion. Selangor's attractiveness as an investment destination is evident through its business-friendly policies, incentives, and a well-developed ecosystem. The state actively supports entrepreneurship and innovation, offering programs and initiatives such as Selangor Bio Bay, Selangor Smart City, and the Selangor Accelerator Program. This initiative nurtures startups, foster innovation, and facilitate technology adoption across various industries. How Islam spread in Selangor. Justice Hakim Abdul Hamid of the Ray Commission, which drafted the constitution, came out strongly in favor of making Islam the official religion. And as a result, the final constitution named Islam as the official religion of Malaysia. All ethnic Malays are Muslim, as defined by Article 160 of the Constitution of Malaysia. Nine of the Malaysian states, namely Kelantan, Terengganu, Pahang, Kedah, Perak, Perlis, Selangor, Johor, and Negeri Sembilan, have constitutional Malay monarchs, most of them styled as sultan. These Malay rulers still maintain authority over religious affairs in states. The state of Penang, Malacca, Sarawak, and Sabah do not have any sultan, but the King Yang Di-Pertuan Agong plays the role of the head of Islam in each of the state, as well as in each of federal territories of Kuala Lumpur, Labuan, and Putrajaya. One of the key factors in the spread of Islam in Selangor was its strategic location along important trade routes. Selangor proximity to the Strait of Malacca facilitate interaction between Muslim traders and the local population. Arab and in the Indian Muslim merchant who sailed through the strait brought their faith and Islamic teaching to the region. These traders established trade settlement and engaged in a cultural exchange, introducing Islam to the indigenous communities of Selangor. The construction of mosques and religious institutions play a vital role in the establishment of Islamic communities in Selangor. Mosques become spiritual centers and a focal point for Muslims to gather, worship, and seek knowledge. They provide a platform for religious education, sermons, and communal activities. The presence of mosques became symbolic of the presence of Islam in Selangor and contribute to the formation of strong Muslim communities. Today, Islam is deeply rooted in the cultural, social, and religious life of Selangor. The state boasts a diverse Muslim population representing various ethnicities and backgrounds. How Islam helps Selangor economy. Islam has played a pivotal role in shaping Selangor's economy in Malaysia, contributing to its growth, development, and prosperity. One way in which Islam has helped Selangor economy is through the establishment of Islamic finance and banking institutions. Selangor, being a major financial center in Malaysia, has embraced Islamic banking practice which are rooted in Islamic principle of fairness and prohibition of interest riba. Islamic bank provide a range of financial services that comply with Sharia principle, attracting Muslim customers who seek banking options that align with their religious belief. Additionally, Islamic principles have influenced business practice and ethics in Selangor. The concept of halal, which refers to products and services that comply with Islamic dietary and lifestyle requirements, has gained prominence in the state economy. Selangor is her home to numerous halal certified business, including food and beverage manufacturers, cosmetic companies, and tourism service. The emphasis on halal product has only catered to the needs of Muslim population, but has also created export opportunities to Muslim majority countries and global markets with a growing demand for halal products. Furthermore, Islamic teachings on social responsibility and wealth redistribution have influenced philanthropic activities and corporate social responsibility (CSR) initiative in Selangor. Islam encourages individuals and business to contribute to the well-being of society and alleviate poverty. In Selangor, many Islamic organizations, business, and individuals engage in charitable work. including providing financial assistance, healthcare service, and educational opportunities to underprivileged communities. Corporate entities practicing Islam finance often allocate a portion of their profits for charitable purpose, further contributing to community development. Moreover, Islamic principles of entrepreneurship and economic cooperation have fostered a vibrant business ecosystem in Selangor. Islam encourages individuals to engage in lawful economic activities and entrepreneurship. Selangor provides support for business entrepreneurs through various programs, training initiatives, and incubators that facilitate business development and growth. This has led to the emergence of successful Muslim-owned businesses in the state, contributing to job creation, innovation, and economic diversification.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Amal Fitri and I will continue our group discussion about background of Majlis Agama Islam Selangor. So we all know that every state has its own Islamic religious council, including Selangor. Its Islamic religious council has its own function and methods. For Selangor, the Islamic religious council, there is MAIS, Majlis Agama Islam Selangor. According to Section 5(1) of the Islamic Religious Administration Enactment, Selangor State, 2003, MAIS is a body corporate. As stated in Section 37 of the Islamic Law Administration Enactment 1952, Enactment number 3 of 1952. Mai's function at first was to advise His Majesty the Sultan. The council, with the authority given by His Majesty the Sultan as the head of the state religion, shall assist and advise His Majesty the Sultan in all matters related to the state religion and Malay customs, and shall be the highest authority in the state, unless it is contrary to the matters stated in this law. But in 2003, MAIS was replaced by Section 6 of the Islamic Religious Administration Enactment, Selangor State, 2003, which reads as follows. The Council shall assist and advise His Majesty in all matters related to the Islamic religion in the state of Selangor, except for matters related to Sharia law and the administration of justice, and in all such matters shall be the main authority in the state of Selangor after His Majesty the Sultan, except if otherwise provided in this enactment. MAIS carries a slogan which is upholding trust. The slogan explains the duties and responsibilities of MAIS, referring to Section 7, number 1, of the Selangor State Islamic Religious Administration Enactment. This section stipulates that MAIS has the responsibility to encourage, assist, and work towards the progress and economic and social well-being of the Muslim community within the state of Selangor in accordance with Sharia law. Then, MAIS also brings vision, mission, core, motto, work ethic, work culture, and pure values. For the vision, sovereign Islamic precepts, and mission, empowering the Ummah in accordance with Sharia law. For the core, strengthening Sharia faith and morals, development of dynamic Islamic social system, strengthening Islamic economic resources, empowerment of governments and delivery system, empowerment of Islamic law and policy. So let's move to the next slide. In this slide, I will start to discuss about what kind of services exist at MAIS. There are a lot of service that MAIS offer for Selangor citizen. I will tell you some of the services at MAIS. MAIS has jurisdiction and expertise in the writing, storage and execution of wills in accordance with the Muslim Wills Enactment 1999 and the Selangor State Wills Management Rules 2008. Writing a will is an alternative for the testator to convey his wishes about how his assets should be distributed after they die. MAIS will carry out the management and distribution of wills and estates in a transparent, fair, and professional manner to beneficiaries of highest. Next, we have grant. The definition of grant or hibah is a contract that contains a voluntary donation of property by a person to someone else during his lifetime without compensation. The argument related to the grant is the word of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, tahadu tahab tahadu tahabbu, which means give each other gifts and you will love each other. So the advantage of managing grants at MAIS is that MAIS can be appointed as a trustee for grant recipients who are children, mentally retarded, or disabled. In addition, MAIS specialized in carrying out the transfer of ownership of donated property. Then we have charity for services at MAIS. Charity actually has a fairly broad meaning in Islam. Simply, it can be defined as a gift by someone to another person in need with the aim of getting closer to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Currently, various programs have been and are being implemented through donations received from charity. Among them are aid to hospitals, health centers, and health clinics. From all of this, we can see that MAIS gives the people an opportunity to give charity, and MAIS will distribute donation and charity well. Therefore, people can give charity easily and know and believe that the money donated will reach people or organization in need. Not forgetting the biggest function or services in MAIS, which is zakat. Like other states, Selangor also collects zakat, and the organization that carries out the work of zakat collection is MAIS. The Selangor Zakat Board, MAIS, which was established 2 decades ago and has a strong reputation in the management of zakat in the state of Selangor. MAIS, as a zakat institution and hold trust, remain committed to managing and utilizing the potential of zakat collection as well as ensuring that zakat distribution is carried out efficiently, effectively, and in accordance with the demands of Sharia. MAIS, with the motto Leading Change, always strives to provide the best service to zakat prayers and recipients. Zakat is a word derived from the word zakah, meaning pure and fertile, including clean, blessed, growing, and good for zakat wealth. Zakat is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Zakat is fardu ain on every Muslim who fulfills all the mandatory conditions. Therefore, a Muslim who disobeys the obligation of zakat may result in apostasy. Based on the report from Selangor Zakat Board, The total zakat collection in 2022 will be 1.07 billion. The amount received is the result of income zakat, trading zakat, savings zakat, property zakat, and others. As we know, the accumulated zakat will be distributed to the recipients that have been explained in Islam. For example, there were the poor as much as 360.8 million ringgit, the Amil, the Mu'alaf, and others. Next, in this slide, I will talk about the law, operation, and application of Majlis Agama Islam Selangor. Majlis Agama Islam Selangor is the Islamic religious council of the state of Selangor. Its functions are governed by the enactment of the Administration of Islamic Law 2003, which outlines its power and responsibilities in managing the affairs of Muslim community in the state. One of the key functions of MAIS is the management of zakat, which is a compulsory charitable contribution by Muslims. The guidelines on the implementation of zakat distribution in Selangor 2015 was introduced to ensure that the collection and distribution of zakat funds are carried out effectively and efficiently. The Guidelines on Management of Wakaf in Selangor 2016 provides a framework for management and administration of Wakaf assets. It outlines the responsibilities of MAIS in managing Wakaf assets as well as the procedures for the registration, transfer, and distribution of Wakaf assets. Next, we have development of Selangor Islamic Religious Council's Fatwa System 2017. In 2017, MAIS introduced the development of Selangor Islamic Religious Council's Fatwa System to streamline and improve the issuance of fatwa. This system provides a formal process for the issuance of fatwa, and it ensures that all fatwa are based on sound Islamic jurisprudence. And we have establishment of the Selangor Islamic Religious Council's Musyawarah Commit 2018. MAIS established the Selangor Islamic Religious Council's Musyawarah Commit to promote greater community participation in the decision-making process of MAIS. This commit comprises representatives from various Muslim organizations in Selangor, and it provides a platform for them to voice their opinions and concerns. Next, implementation of the intensive Quranic memorization program for students in Selangor 2019. It launched the intensive Quranic memorization program for students in Selangor to provide a structured and comprehensive program for students to memorize the Quran. This program aims to enhance the understanding and appreciation of the Quran among the younger generation. And in 2021, MAIS launched the Selangor Islamic Religious Council's online platform for zakat payment to provide a convenient and secure platform for Muslims to pay their zakat online. This platform is accessible 24/7, and it allows Muslims to pay their zakat easily and efficiently. So, in conclusion, the enactment of the Administration of Islamic Law 2003 provides the legal framework for the operation and all. So that's all from me.
In conclusion, Islamic economy represents a comprehensive and dynamic system that encompasses various aspects of economic activity, guided by the principles and teaching of Islam. It emphasizes the principle of justice, fairness, equality, and ethical conduct, seeking to create an inclusive and sustainable economic environment that benefits individuals, communities, and society as a whole. In practice, Islamic economy is not limited to Muslim majority countries but has gained recognition and influence worldwide. Many non-Muslim countries have recognized the potential of Islamic finance and halal industries, establishing dedicated institutions and regulatory framework to facilitate their development. This reflects the growing recognition of the ethical and sustainable dimension of Islamic economy and its potential to contribute to global economic growth and stability. Thank you.